Alright guys, it's your boy Shades and Trades here. I'm going to say this once and only once. Do not bet against Pltr. Do not bet against artificial intelligence. They will take over the world. Do not bet against R2-D2. Okay? Do not bet against lightsabers. Do not bet against technology that will take us to Mars. Do not bet against the U.S. military, or any military for that matter, because military is going to be using technology and it's going to be using AI, even more so as it gets more powerful. They're already using it anyways, over there in Ukraine and Russia, unfortunately. But it's going to have a big part in our lives. AI. Do not bet against AI. Do not bet against the military, the government. Do not bet against technology. There will be a lot of money made, and I believe there will be a lot of millionaires made with Pltr stock. Those who are patient, those who are willing to exercise discipline, those who are okay with buying and holding for the next 20 years, I think are going to be rewarded with 10x plus. Way more than 10x, like 1,000x. This right now, the way Pltr is moving, it reminds me of Nvda. When Nvda was at $140 before it made that huge run to 1,400. That's what this reminds me of. I don't see how this doesn't go higher. Because you would have to bet against technology and AI and the military, because they get huge contracts as well. I would go as far, and I told someone in my Discord, I'm like, they asked me, what's your portfolio? And I'm like, my portfolio? It's Nvda, Pltr, and Bitcoin. Like, if you ask me what should my portfolio be, I would just say buy Pltr, Nvda, and Bitcoin, or at least some, or one of the ETFs that exposes you to Bitcoin movement, and maybe SoundHound AI as well, another AI stock. SoundHound AI is on the voice side of things, and as you can see, it's Nvidia invested in this, so I mean, I think long term we could see this start moving higher and higher. It's getting some incredible revenues as well every quarter. So again, do not bet against AI. If I had to pick a portfolio for you, I would say Nvidia, Pltr, SoundHound, and some Bitcoin. Or at least exposure to Bitcoin via the ETFs or the Bitcoin mining stocks, such as Riot stock, Mara stock, and the many others that are out there. And maybe throw some gold and silver in there for fun. Who doesn't like holding some shiny gold? Have you guys ever held actual silver and gold? It's weird. It's like, oh my god, I can feel the asset in my hand, right? Like, because we can't physically hold Pltr stock. Like, I can't like pull out Pltr stock out of my hand and be like, oh my god, look, it's here, it's in my hand, woo! Like, I can't physically hold 10,000 shares of Pltr in my hand. That's a lot of paper, probably the reason why they don't do that anymore. Although I think you can still get certificates. Probably not. Maybe. I haven't looked into it. But anyways, as you can see here, if we go to the ratings, I mean, my prediction is still 100. I've been saying that for a while now. Back when it was at $30, I'm like, hey guys, if it breaks out above 30, we're headed to 40 and 50. If it breaks the previous high, it's gonna, I mean, the sky's the limit, and it did. It did break this previous high here way back in 2021. I think 100 is next. I don't see how it doesn't. I don't care about, these price targets are too low. $40. Pltr stock becomes most expensive software name? Yeah, I'm going to listen to you, Jeffries. All these, oh my god, look at these targets. They're so ridiculous. It's almost like they don't want you to buy, which is odd. Yeah, they're going to move to NASDAQ Stock Exchange. That's why it's up 6%, while the market, as you can see, is kind of red. I think Pltr, I made a video before, I'm like, I think Pltr is the next Nvidia. Do you have the patience to buy and hold it for 20 plus years? 10 years, I think. But if you hold it for 20 years, I mean, you could see this go to 1,000 and then do a stock split forward like Nvidia did recently. I just really don't see why it wouldn't do that We've already seen what Nvda can do because of the AI bet that people are making. Like, AI is here. Quantum computing, when that comes around, a lot of people are going to be kicking themselves going, man, Pltr looked so cheap before when it was using that old legacy technology. Now that it's using quantum computing, oh my god, it's insane. People don't think that far ahead. And some of us might not be alive for that. But hey, if you can leave your children with a ton of money, I mean, hey, that's a lot of money that they didn't have to do anything for. Although I'm not a big fan of leaving people money. Like, hey, I died. Have fun with my Pltr shares that are worth like 1,000x. Hope you enjoy my money that I didn't really work for, but you also didn't. So why do you deserve it? I know you're my children, but come on. I think that's the worst thing possible that could happen in life, right? Think about that for a second. You buy Pltr right now, it goes like 10,000, 20,000x, but you're like old and decrepit. And like now you have all this money, but you can't really have fun with it. That sucks. That's probably like the worst case possible. Like you have all this money, but you're like, on your way out in life. That sucks. Sad way to think about it, but I could see that happening if you're 50. But if you're under 40, Pltr, just buy it, man. If you're a millennial, Gen Z, Pltr, it's a buy. Yeah, I don't plan on dying either, but well, we're not old, right? We still got plenty of time ahead of us. 20 years from now, you could see this 1,000 plus, several times over, mind you, because Nvidia stock has done that. It's not the first stock forward split that Nvidia has done. I know I'm sounding very bullish. I am. It's just, why would you bet against AI? Why would you? Look around you. Look around you, my friends. The world is changing before our very eyes. And in no time, you're going to have a human next to a machine, and that machine's going to be handing you a cold beer in your hands, and you're just going to be sitting there going, wow, I don't even have to move, because this machine does all the cooking, does my laundry, it does my job for me too. I don't even have to walk. I don't even have to get out of bed if I don't want to. That's actually kind of sad now that I think about it. If the machines take over, think about this for a second. Most of you are probably just sitting down on your butts, right? Most of the time. Back in the caveman times, at least you had to walk and move around and grab your berries and hunt. You actually had to move and walk a lot back then. So now we walk a lot less compared to them. And I think we're gonna continue to. We're gonna walk. We're gonna start moving less and less as the machines take over. That's kind of sad, if you think about that. Like, I don't have to stand up and get a beer. Hey, R2D2, get your round ass over here. Come give me a little something and cook me an eggs omelet, please, thank you. And then give him a nice little kick in the back. You guys think I'm kidding, I know, and I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. But you have to be able to really think far ahead. This is still in its infancy. You guys just wait. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be incredible. So I implore you, buy Pltr, buy Nvidia long term. See you guys in the next one.